They just texted, "We need to talk," and suddenly you're apologizing. That's not an accident. That's sign number one. Most people think manipulation is loud and obvious, but the most dangerous kind? You never see it coming. And once you understand these 6 signs, you'll never miss it again. People assume manipulation means shouting, threats, or dramatic pressure. But what looks like niceness, concern, or logic from the outside is often a psychological pattern designed to control your perception without you ever noticing. Selective kindness. They shower you with attention when they want something, and most people think it means they're genuinely caring. But psychology calls this intermittent reinforcement, where rewards come unpredictably to create dependency. Their kindness isn't generous. It's strategic, designed to keep you emotionally hooked. The guilt switch. They remind you of everything they've done for you, and people assume it means they're feeling underappreciated. But psychology calls this emotional leveraging, using guilt to influence your choices by attacking your moral identity. They see your empathy as a button they can press to get compliance. Confusing conversations. They talk in circles until you can't track what's true anymore. Listen to how this sounds. You said we'd talk about this Tuesday. Them. I never said Tuesday. You're remembering wrong. Why are you always twisting my words? Now you're defending yourself for remembering correctly. Psychology identifies this as cognitive overload. Overwhelming your working memory makes you easier to influence. This isn't poor communication. It's creating mental fog so their version of reality becomes the one you accept. And this next one? Most people don't catch it until it's too late. Shifting standards. They constantly change what they expect from you. Watch how this plays out. Monday. I love that you're independent. Friday. Why don't you ever ask for my opinion? You can't win. Because the game changes every time you think you figured it out. Psychology connects this to moving goalposts, a tactic that keeps you chasing approval you can never fully earn. They want the power to define when you're good enough and when you're not. Isolation by suggestion. They subtly discourage certain friendships, and people assume they're just being protective. But psychology labels this soft isolation, where social bonds are weakened slowly so you rely more heavily on the manipulator. They understand that controlling your environment is the key to controlling your behavior. Here's the sign that makes you question your own sanity. Rewriting history. They retell past events in ways that make you question your own memory, and others think they're simply forgetful. But psychology defines this as gaslighting, where your confidence in your own perception is intentionally undermined. They know that if they can control the narrative, they can control you. Here's what makes this so dangerous. These tactics work because they're inconsistent. Your brain can't form a clear pattern, so you blame yourself instead of them. People who use these strategies score higher in social acuity and develop stronger control tactics than they consciously admit. So no, sensing these signs doesn't mean you're paranoid or oversensitive. It means you're someone who notices patterns other people overlook. Someone whose intuition is sharper than you realize. If you recognize 3 or more of these, you're not imagining it. If you recognized all 6, get out. Now. What others dismiss as overthinking is often your brain detecting psychological shifts designed to destabilize your clarity, boundaries, and confidence. If you want to understand the hidden psychology behind why people behave the way they do, subscribe. Because here, we don't just watch people, we decode them. The next video reveals the one phrase that stops manipulators cold, without confrontation, without drama. You'll wish you knew this years ago.